In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a new Hidden Woodsmen Haversack, the M55, and how I'm setting it up as my dedicated bushcraft cooking kit. Stick around. All right, we're gonna get right into it. This is the new Hidden Woodsmen Haversack. It is called the M55, and you Army vets probably look at this and go, that looks kind of familiar. Well, it does, because it is. This is the latest haversack design from Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman. If you're unfamiliar with his company or his products, it is a made in the USA, handcrafted, all designed and built by Malcolm. Yeah, he's a fantastic guy. I've known him for a very long time and have used a lot of his products, reviewed a lot of his products, and this is his latest offering, and it's pretty different and unusual compared to everything that's on the market right now. And what I want to do is I want to show you what the features of this bag are and why I think they're pretty cool, and how I'm going to be utilizing it as kind of my dedicated camp bushcraft kitchen bag or cook bag, and why I'm choosing this bag to do that, and I'll show you some of the reasons. But so the first thing you're going to notice with this particular bag is the camo. This is a new camo from a company called Nemesis. And Nemesis is a camo that was designed and is being operated by ex-Special Forces sniper. And it's something very different that's on the market for camo. So I'm not going to get into the camo because that's not what this is about. And obviously I don't have the expertise to talk about it at great length. But that is one of the camos that's available. But of course there are other colors as well. You know, Malcolm always does like a Ranger Green, usually a coyote. I think there's a woodland camo. There's a few other options, so you're not stuck with this. This is just the one that I chose because I thought it was pretty cool and I wanted to highlight it and show off the new camo from Nemesis. So the Army vets are going to see this and recognize this design. This bag is modeled after the military first aid bag. And if you've handled one of those, it was a unique design. I used to have one in my collection of surplus stuff. Never really cared for it. It was made of a very lightweight nylon material. It kind of was very floppy and flimsy once you emptied it and took the contents out. But this design that Malcolm has come up with, he's taken that concept and he's modernized it. He's added some new features, but what's really cool about it is it's just better materials. 500D Cordura exterior, nylon cloth interior, you know, heavy duty zippers, nice webbing, everything sourced here in the United States, just really good materials. So what's so unique about this? We have a single buckle. You click that, pull the lid open, and you have a 3-pouch system with zipper pouches that unfold. And as a medic bag, this made a lot of sense because you could, you know, have this sitting here and have this unfold and have your gear organized by the types of medical gear that you're going to utilize in the field. It made it very organized for a corpsman, but like I said, the bag itself was not very well done. They were cheaply made, mass-produced, you know, so on and so on. But what's unique about this is that now Malcolm has taken that design and he's updated it with these great materials. Plus, he's added a molly panel on the back, and there is some stiffening on the back panel. So what happens is when you have this thing empty or full and you set it down, it stays open and it stays upright. And that's what's great about it. So now you can have this thing sitting at camp or even hanging on a tree, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and be able to get to the contents very easily. And since there's 3 separate pockets that each zip on their own, you're able to organize your gear and separate it and not have that big, you know, open bucket mess that sometimes a lot of haversacks are like, right? You fill them up, you try to dig into them, stuff's everywhere. It's hard to keep the stuff organized. This kind of solves that issue. If you want to hang this, you can just remove the strap. And since the strap is adjustable, you can shorten it. Get that a little bit shorter. And then we're going to clip this onto itself. Oh, there goes a butterfly. Scared him away. Didn't even know he was there. And then I'm going to clip this to the carry handle. And then when I unbuckle that, there are my 3 main pouches. You can look in here, it's lined in this orange pack cloth material. It is deep enough to hold a canteen and my mess kit, not a problem. This middle pouch, it's a little bit wider. And in here I've got a stove, I have a small stainless steel grate, and a couple other things, including some camp suds for cleanup, bandana, and then my knife and fork set. Then down here in the bottom pouch, the front of it has Velcro on it, so you can put patches on it, which is kind of cool. And then you open this up, and I've got all my food items. I got coffee, got ramen, tuna, Spam, hot sauce, all kinds of good stuff. So the back of it, he's got a molly grid, so there's 3 rows and it's 4 columns. So that's a nice size to attach a pouch. But what I've done is I had one of these military molly adapters. They call this the K-bar adapter. And what it does is it allows you to take a knife sheath and attach it to molly. And then this opens up this Velcro, and then you can thread a sheath through it. Now, it also works pretty well with my Mora. And then now I've got my knife with me when I'm out hiking, and I don't have to have it on my belt. I can have it on the back of the haversack. So I've got my BCB Fire Dragon stove, which is a gel fuel stove. Got a small stainless steel grate in case I want to cook over a fire. Just picked one of these up. Try to put a link down below for that if you're interested in one of those. And then I've got some camp suds and a scrubby to clean up with. And this is an old favorite piece of gear. This is an old Boy Scout utility set. Stainless steel. It's got the knife, fork, and spoon. They all lock together, and then they come in this really kind of cool old vintage vinyl case. Had this thing forever. I'm using the old Wildo mess kit. Really like this thing. It's small, but it's pretty handy. It can hold a lot of stuff. And there I've got an egg. I've got the plastic spork that actually comes with that kit. I have Bic lighter, and then I have a ferro rod, but I also have one of these fold-up cups that you get at Walmart in the camping section that fits in the bottom of this perfectly. So this makes a nice little setup for cooking food. And of course my Nalgene Oasis Canteen, which is the exact same size as the military canteen, and it fits the military canteen cup. I believe this actually is not issue. I think this is a Rothko, and it actually is a very decent stainless steel cup. And it does have a lid that fits pretty nicely. So often when I go camping, you know, we usually set up kind of like a base camp area, and we'll do a cooking fire away from normally where I sleep at. So my hammock will be kind of farther back, and then there'll be kind of a communal area where I'll have a campfire, and that's, you know, kind of where everybody gathers and stuff. So it's always great to have some kind of bag with you, like a haversack or small backpack, to just contain the things that you need around the fire, like your cooking stuff, some food, a bottle of water, and your utensils, a plate, things like that. What I love about it so far is that ability to organize my gear into 3 separate kind of containers. You know, the taller one is for my mess kit and my canteen or water bottle. And then the smaller ones can be divided up into cooking utensils and tools and food. And then if I want to, you know, break out and go for a hike, I can take a few things out, add a few things, and this can be utilized as a hiking bag to go around exploring outside of camp. So it's just, it works out perfectly. I like the design. It's just something different than all the other designs that are out there. It works extremely well in that application as far as organizing your gear. I think the only thing that I really want to change is I want to get a wider strap for it that's a little bit longer, because I have a longer torso. It'll fit me better and it'll be more comfortable. But other than that, it's a pretty cool bag. Now these are retailing at $165, that's kind of a tough price for a lot of people nowadays. But you got to remember, these are made in the USA, small batch. They're basically custom, being hand sewn, you know, by Americans, which is awesome. Gotta get my stuff in here. I'm gonna miss my opportunity. Got egg, tuna, spicy ramen. Should be really good. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out the links down below. Go to Hidden Woodsman's website and check out his haversacks, his backpacks, all his cool gear. I'll have links to the cook gear that I use in this video in my Amazon store. Also check out the Facebook group. It is huge. Check out preparedwanderer.com. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.